Hello students, good morning. Welcome to my lecture for class 11 science subject chemistry and chapter number 14 basic principles of organic chemistry. In the previous lectures we have studied about two-dimensional structures of organic compounds, then three-dimensional structures of organic compounds as well as classification of organic compounds on the basis of carbon skeleton. Today we are going to study classification of organic compounds on the basis of functional group. So let us start with functional group. First you must know the meaning of functional group. See this example, CH3, CH2, OH. It is called as ethanol or ethyl alcohol. You know that every organic compounds have two parts, one and second. This part is called as carbon hydrogen framework, and this part is called as what? Functional group. Now see, here OH is the functional group and CH3, CH2 represent carbon hydrogen framework. So what is the meaning of functional group? Functional group is defined as a group of atom, or if you consider CH3Cl, then here it is what? Functional group, and this part is what? Carbon hydrogen framework. So functional group may be an atom or group of atom. So how do you define this? One more thing I have to tell, this OH represent all the properties of alcohol and here Cl represent all the properties of chloroalkane, because this methyl is a part of what? Alkane. When from alkane hydrogen atom is replaced by chlorine, you get methyl chloride. So functional group represent all the characteristic chemical properties. So how do you define that? Functional group is defined as what? An atom or group of atoms present in an organic molecules which determines its characteristic chemical properties. That is what? Functional group. So this is about what? Functional group. I hope you understood the meaning of functional group. Now we will study classification on the basis of functional group. So first come to first class. That class of organic compound is also called as what? Family. So I am writing here name of the family, or we can write down class. Class of organic compound. This is the first point. Then second, representation. Of the family. This is the second point. Third point, that is very important, that is structural formula of functional group. And last one is what? Example. By halide. Representation: R means alkyl group, X means what? Halogens. Where R means alkyl group and X means what? Halogens. You know that halogens, chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, etc. And see, this is what? Functional group X. That is what? It may be chloro, bromo, etc. That is Cl, Br, Io, etc. See the examples. First you put CH3, Br, this is methyl bromide. CH3, CH2, I, it is ethyl iodide. Okay, this is the first class of organic compounds according to functional group. I hope you understood this first. Now come to the second. Let me rub this. Now second group is alkyl cyanide. It is shown by R, C, N. And C functional group is what? Structure of functional group is C triple bond N. You know that the valency of nitrogen is 3, 1, 2, 3, and valency of carbon is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see the example. CH3, CH2, Cn. Its name is what? Ethyl cyanide. So now come to the third. Alkyl isocyanide. Alkyl isocyanide. For this formula is R N C. N 1, 2, 3 C. Here you have plus charge and we have here minus charge. Now see the compound CH3, CH2, and C. It is called as CH3, CH2 means ethyl and NC means what? Isocyanide. This is about ethyl isocyanide. Now next, there is our fourth class is what? Nitroalkane. Here we have formula RNO2. Now see, N having plus charge and O having minus charge. See the example: CH3, CH2, NO2. It is called as nitroethane. Now come to next. See the formula ROH. This OH is what functional group. Now see the example. If I put here CH3 OH instead of R, you get what? CH3 means methyl and OH means what? Alcohol. It is also called as methanol. All. Remember all. If I put here CH3, CH2, OH, it is called as ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Ethanol. Class is what? Phenols. Representation can be shown by what? Aromatic ring OH, and C for the functional group we can put here AROH. This group is called as what? Phenolic group. And example we can consider C6H5OH. It is called as what? Phenol, which is also shown by this structure OH. It is also called as what? Phenol. Now you remember this ring is what? C6H5. H is replaced by what? OH. So you get C6H5OH. It can also be written as this way. And class is what? Phenols. And this is the formula of the phenol. So try to remember the difference between phenols and phenol. 7, that is primary amines. By what RNH2, and here functional group is what? NH2. It is the structure of functional group NH2. And see, if you put CH3NH2, so it is called as methyl amine. See one more example, CH3CH2 NH2, so it is called as what? Ethyl amine. Now come to 8, secondary amines. Formula is what? R NH R. Structure formula is N H, and C formula is what? CH3 NH CH3. It is called as dimethyl. See, two methyl group attached to functional group, dimethyl amine. Or if I have CH3 NH, here we have C2H5. So we have to follow. See, there are two alkyl groups attached to NH2, so we have to follow alphabetical order. So E comes first. So ethyl, methyl. M comes later, ethyl methyl, and ethyl methyl amine. This is the name of the compound. Third class, tertiary amine. Here, representation of family can be written as what? R N R N. It may be same or different. Here you get N and tertiary nitrogen. Here you get CH3 and CH3 CH3. So its name is what? Trimethyl amine. Its general formula can be written as what? ROR dash. Now see, it is written as, how to write down this? First we put this example. Similarly, we have here C H H H H H O C H H H. Now remove these hydrogen atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the functional group of ether. It is also called as what? Ether linkage. And see the example, CH3 OCH3. So it is dimethyl ether, because two methyl group attached to oxygen atom. Or you can say CH3. For these two different alkyl groups are attached, so its name is what? Ethyl methyl ether. Now next group is what? Aldehyde. Here representation can be shown by what? R C H O, and functional group is what? CH4. It is called as formyl group or aldehyde group. And see the example, CH3 CHO. It is called as acetaldehyde. Or see two carbon atoms, so it is ethanol. See al means what? Aldehyde. See the functional group, it is called as what? Formyl group or aldehyde group. Remember that, formyl or aldehyde group. That is ketone. Here its formula is RCO H. It is ketonic group. This is a structure formula. And see, I am writing CH3 CO CH3. It is called as dimethyl ketone. Or consider one more example, CH3 CO C2 H5. It is called as, again follow alphabetical order. You have ethyl methyl ketone. Ethyl methyl ketone. Carboxylic acid. General formula is RCOOH. Here COOH. This is carboxylic group C. And if you put CH3 COOH, it is called as acetic acid. Or it is also called as two carbon atoms. So it is ethanoic acid. Remember that. Ethanoic acid. If I have esters are used in what? Perfumes and perfumes and other coatings also. R C O O R dash. R dash and R. They were for same or different altitudes. Now see the structure formula. That is what ester. I put here CH3 COOCH3. Its name is what? Methyl acetate. If I put CH3 COOC2H5, then it makes ethyl acetate. It is about ester. 15 is what? Amine. It is RCONH2. See, the function group is CONH2. The example CH3 CONH2. It is called as acetamide. It is called as what? Acetamide. See, instead of R, I put CH2 group, that is methyl group. Two carbon atoms, so it is what? Acetamide. Secondly, amide. Here we have RCONH R dash. So function of is what? CONH. See the example, CH3 CONH. See this way, NHCH3. Here this methyl group is attached to this N, so we can write down here N methyl, and other part is what? Acetamide. N methyl acetamide. It is the example of what? Secondary amide.